Hey everybody, Mr. Blue here. Just finished watching another anime series and decided to just do another small review, kind of like how I did with Dragon Crisis. This is another 13 episode long anime. This time it was Tonari no kaibutsu-kun, which is also called My Little Monster, but if you type My Little Monster in on a Google search, you'll have better luck finding Tonari no kaibutsu-kun than you will My Little Monster. You'll just get a bunch of weird stuff when you type in My Little Monster into a Google search. I just finished watching the final episode. I have been following this series along for quite a while now, and I really liked it. I don't know why I liked it. It's high school drama. I thought I had finished all that crap when I'd graduated, but apparently I didn't. It still followed me into college, and now I still watch it on TV. But the show is it's a very odd slice of life. It's very weird. It's about this girl who's the complete bookworm, very stereotypical bookworm. She's very cold to anybody who shows like any emotion towards her. She's kind of harsh to everybody. And basically, it's about her just wanting to focus on school and everything because she wants to become a successful businesswoman, because like her mom, because her dad's kind of a failure and her mom is the one pretty much providing all the support for the home. But her life gets kind of twisted around when she's introduced to a delinquent, for lack of a better way of putting it, named Haru. And the girl's name is Shizuku. And Haru is this guy who cannot stop getting into fights, first off. He's borderline insane. That's always fun to play around with. And he doesn't get why Shizuku is the way she is. And she gets sent to give him his homework, and this is the first episode of the pilot. She gets sent to give him his homework because he's been missing school, and to warn him that basically if he keeps missing school, they're going to expel him. And he takes this as an act of kindness, the fact that she came after school and whatnot, and immediately he thinks they are the best of friends because of this. And so now she is stuck with this crazy dude who's jumping out of like second-story windows and attacking people who mess with a rooster that he finds. And she just wants to study. The thing about this anime is, a lot of the times with romantic animes and whatnot, whenever there's a guy likes girl, a girl likes guy, they usually pan it out a bit. They usually, the guy or girl that the other one likes he or she rarely knows that the other person likes it. It's usually they like them, but they're completely oblivious to it. But this one, flat out in the opening pilot, yeah, Haru he says he loves her, and he's crazy about her. And she doesn't know how to react to this at all. She tries kind of cold shouldering it, but it doesn't work considering the guy can't take a hint. If you wrote hint on a baseball bat and smacked him in the face with it, he wouldn't understand what you were saying. But the series follows along these two as they continuously flip-flop over who likes who and whatnot. You know kind of that they're going to end up staying together, but by the series end, I'm not going to spoil anything. You just don't... All I'm going to say is the last episode it didn't have any closure whatsoever, which bummed me out because of how much I instantly got attached to these characters. By the last like 5 episodes of this really short series, hopefully a season, not a series, because I haven't heard anything about a season 2. All I know is that there's rumors of an OVA being made that will hopefully wrap a bunch of stuff up. And if it does, then I'd be happy with a 1-season show, because if the OVA can end it, then I don't see a reason to continue on. But by the last 5 episodes, I kind of got a little tired of the two main characters. The first half of the series or season, I loved these people. These were great characters that bounced off each other hilariously. And by the end, I kind of liked the side characters a lot more. There's a girl named Natsume who was super popular on the internet, but really, really, really not popular in the real world. Because of she's very, very pretty and very timid, so all these guys, like almost every guy is attracted to her. And because of that, none of the girls like her, so she's never really had any friends. And somehow she ends up in this little ragtag group. But there's her, he's kind of a side character, Sasahara. He's a baseball player who just kind of tags along for most of the ride. You don't get much from him until about the last 2 or 3 episodes. He's kind of just there to help provide another side character for the most part. But Natsume is my favorite character of the series because she has a lot of character development and growth, whereas the others, not so much. You could argue that Shizuku has some character growth and development because she stops being as cold. By the end of the series, you actually see her smile a bunch, so that's nice because she's always had that stone face that she looks a lot like Maka from Soul Eater, so it was really weird to not see her smile at all. And I don't know, I just didn't... She kind of developed, she's not as cold, but she's still pretty cold by the end of it. But Haru doesn't change at all. This guy, beginning to end, he has moments where you think, oh, okay, he's learning. But then, nope, he's back to doing an idiotic thing the next time. He gets very, very stupid in this series. But he does have his fair share of charming, laughable moments that you get a chuckle out of. And I wouldn't condemn his character as being completely stupid. He just knows what he wants and doesn't want to lose that, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But in terms of becoming in terms of starting off one way, going through some transition to this other, hopefully better way, which is character development, in a nutshell, he doesn't do that, and I'm not too fond of it when characters don't do that. That's why I like Natsume in this. She starts off as this person. The way she meets these people is she's begging them to tutor her because both Haru and Shizuku are geniuses, pretty much. And she wants them to tutor her so she doesn't fail this next test, so that she can go to this internet convention where she can meet all these people that she knew online. And that doesn't end up well, so she doesn't make any friends there, partially because she brought Haru with her. But basically, she does change. She gets friends. She has friends by the end of the series. She is no longer connected to the computer 24/7. She does have a love interest that I'm not going to spoil because the show leads you on about thinking who she's going to like, and then you don't know. Like, by the end, see, this is what I mean when I say the last episode had no closure. It's not finished yet. There's no ending right now. We need this OVA to either end the series or transition into a season 2, because right now, there's no end. The last episode was just... It was fun. I liked it. I liked sitting through the last episode. But then, I was watching it on my iPhone that I'm recording with. I was watching it on Crunchyroll, and I had tapped the screen to see what time it is, because I needed to be somewhere. And I noticed there was like 3 minutes left. And I know that like 2.5 of those are the ending credits. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean there's only 3 minutes left? Nothing's been resolved. I need resolution. So hopefully the OVA will fix that, or at least transition into a season 2. which I could do with the season 2 if the OVA transitions to it. But if the OVA kind of like settles all the scores, I don't need a season 2. I would like it always. I like more stuff when I like a series. I always like to keep it going, but it does end up dying out. But I would like it. I would sit through a season 2. Highly recommend this anime for anybody who likes slice of life comedies with a bunch of bizarre characters that really do bounce off each other very well. That's all I'm going to say about this. Go check it out. It's on Crunchyroll. Hopefully the OVA fixes the end.